to continue our practice on the factorization form using the identities. As you know, we have the three identities. The first one, a squared minus 2ab plus b squared equals to a minus b squared. The second one is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equals to a plus b squared. And this is the third one, a squared minus b squared equals to a minus b into a plus b. So here we have an application. So in this application we have many expressions, and we want to factorize each one of them by using one of the three identities. The first identity I1, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, or the second identity a squared minus 2ab plus b squared equals to a minus b squared, or the third one a squared minus b squared equals to a minus b into a plus b. Now, to solve the first identity, this one, a equals to x squared minus 40 squared. As you see here, we have two terms in this identity. The first term is x squared, and the second term is 40 squared. Right? So it's formed from two terms, x squared minus 40 squared. So we should think about the third identity, because in the third identity only we have two terms separated by minus. So to have the solution, this is a. Okay, so we should use, as I said, the third identity, but in the second term is not a square term, it's not a power of 2, so we want to reduce it. Easily we can write it as a equals to x squared minus 2 squared t squared. So a equals to x squared minus, using the property of identity, so we get the small a and the small b. Okay, here a is x and b is 2t, and we apply this identity here, a squared minus b squared. So this is a and this is b. They are the bases under the power 2. So a equals, we apply now the rule, a, which is x, minus b, 2t, into a again x plus b, 2t. And it's done. Okay, we get a factorization form of a. Now we continue to the second one. Okay. The second one is b equals 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. So here b is formed from three terms, so we want to think about the first identity or the second identity, but he would choose the second identity since we have minus here and here we have minus. Right? First of all, we want to know about b and about a, and b. So we want to find a and b. The first step is to reduce the first term as a power of 2. To do this, we write 4 as 2 squared x squared minus 4x plus 1. So b equals 2x at all squared minus 4x plus 1. Now we have a, so this is a, and here 1 we can write it as 1 squared, since 1 is equal to 1 squared, so we have also b. Okay, so this is a and this is b. Now we check the middle term if it is minus 2ab. Okay, so here minus 2ab is equals to minus 2 times a is 2x and b is 1, so it is minus 4x. Yes, it's true, because here we have minus 4x. Okay, so now we continue. B equals, the identity said if we have a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, so the result is a minus b squared. So a, which is 2x, minus b, which is, sorry, this is b, not here, b, which is 1 squared. So this is the factorization of the second expression, b. We go to the part C. Now, as you see here, the expression C is formed from two terms. The first term is 2x minus 1 squared. This is the first term. And the second term is 4. This is the second term. So we don't use here I1, not I2, but I3. Okay, can write it as C equals. So A here, this is A. A is the base under the power 2, so this is A. And 4, indeed 4, we can write it as 2 squared. So B is 2, right? So for the first, we want to reduce this expression to have A squared minus B squared. So C equals, we keep 2x minus 1 as it is, minus 4, we write it as 2 squared. So we continue. We get A. So it's of the form A squared minus B squared, which is A is 2x minus 1 and B is 2. So we apply directly the rule. A is 2x minus 1 minus B, that is mean minus 2, into A 2x minus 1 plus B plus 2. So C equals 2x minus 3 into 2x plus 1. And it's done here. We continue the part D. Okay, so D equals. As you see inside the parentheses here, we have 3 terms. So we want to use an identity here also to factorize the 3 terms inside the parentheses. So it's of the form A squared minus 2 times A times B, because here 1 we can write it as 1 squared, so B is 1 plus 1 squared, right? Minus 16, we can write it as 4 squared. So D equals, A minus B. A is X, so this is A and this is B. Okay, A is X and B is 1. So it's of the form A squared minus 2AB plus B squared equals to A minus B squared minus 4 squared. So now here we have another identity, the identity of the form A squared minus b squared, which is a is x minus 1 under the power 2 and b is 4 under the power 2, right? So we write now d equals a is 2x minus 1 minus b, that is me minus 4, again a 2x minus 1 plus b plus 4. So this is a, this is b, this is a again, this is b, and here minus, and here we have a plus. Okay, so we reduce the term inside the parentheses. We get d equals 2x minus 5 into 2x plus 3, and this is the factorization form of the expression d.